already starting, and I'm gonna do the countdown: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yo, 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 what's happening? You rocking with your boy, the Thicky Deacon, the preacher's grandson, the Rabbi Raymond Noodle, the chaplain of fried chickens. That's right, y'all know who it is. This fat cat, and I'm rocking with my dog, Roof. Y'all know who it is. That's T, Satellite, book, Bills. What's cracking, man?
What's cracking lacking?
Yeah, man. Like you said, when things go wrong, you got to be ready to crank it up and do what you gotta do. So as we said before, our phone lines are down, uh but you can still comment in the box and all that, and we still gonna have a good time. So man, what's happening with you today? Anything good?
No, man, I was just so surprised about this snow.
Yeah, yeah.
I looked out the window after I finished shoveling the snow. I looked out the window again, and there's some more snow.
Right, right. That's crazy within itself. Yeah, but I see Q done Hood Howard Stern popped in, y'all. When you get a chance, check him out. E Block Radio, 10 in the mornings. I think it's on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, and I forgot the other time. Q, you got to post that link.
I think it's Thursday.
And Thursdays, yeah. Check him out, y'all. Him, Monk Money, and Angry Man. Check him out. E Block Radio. Um, but anyway, man. I was like we start all the time with every show. We want to wish those with birthdays happy birthday, and we want to also give our condolences to those who may have lost people. So our hearts and prayers are with you, and hopeful that God will heal your family. But we're gonna have a good show despite the lines. I hate not having my lines on, but but
They could call me on my other cell phone. I just put it on speaker.
okay, okay. Well,
Don't no monkey stop no show.
you know, hey, you know what I was thinking about, son. I was looking at I was looking at some. Well, I heard it on the. I think that was on Steve Harvey morning show. They was talking about Deion Cole and what he wore to to those awards. Something about the suede bell bottom
Right,
pants,
right.
and
I see.
somebody was trolling him, calling him a faggot ass nigga. And
Mm.
and basically Steve Harvey came to his defense and was like, "Hey, those bell bottoms is what we grew up wearing, something like that." But I think now, in this generation, I think how long ago was it when you first started hearing that term metrosexual? What that
Late '90s.
about late '90s? Yeah, yeah, because
Mm.
I remember I it was a long time before I went to the clothing store, and a young lady had came up to me. She was like, "What did you look at? Are you looking for the metrosexual look?" I was like, "No, what the hell is that?"
Oh, you had that look on your face.
Like, what look you talking about, man?
Like, oh, I want something to put on.
Man, you know what? What up, Blade Master? Um, but no, I ain't had no look like that. But I was trying to figure out what the hell was the term metrosexual. It said late '90s, early 2000s. Yeah, that's what I would say. Q right there, that term metrosexual look. I'm like, what the hell is that? And then they was talking about skinny jeans and all that. I said, man, I don't wear no damn skinny jeans. Don't even,
Let me ask you a question. You got to tell the truth, all right?
man, don't try to blast
No,
though.
no, I ain't gonna try to flash you.
Oh, all right, go ahead.
Okay. You remember when you saw Hammer with those biker shorts on? Did you try a pair on?
Hell no. Did you have? Did you have what? Something? I know you had some. Talk about. talk about. Talk about. It takes two to make a thing go right. Just making routines up.
Come on, come on, man. You know you try to moan
No,
in the
no,
dressing room.
are you crazy? Are you crazy? Man, hell no, I ain't never had no stuff like that, man. I don't play that.
Okay, let me ask you this: did you ever try those pants that Sinbad was wearing?
No, man. I ain't never. I'm gonna tell you a couple of things that I never styles I never did in the '90s, and you know, this I never had a slit in my eyebrow.
Okay.
I never had the blonde streak in the hair. Never did that type thing. I never I never wore a Gumby. I never had the biker shorts. Never did that. Never had
What about the gold tooth?
no gold tooth. Uh, never had the polka dots. Never wore the polka dot phase stuff.
You couldn't afford them or what?
I didn't want them.
Oh, okay.
I
I
thought
thought maybe you couldn't afford the Kwame.
man, you crazy. I just that type of stuff was never me. Anybody out there ever had wait said Q said the pumps and the bumps stuff. He said the
Oh
pumps
hell
and the
no!
bumps. Yeah.
Not the speedos. That was
Mm.
a crazy video.
Yeah.
Could you imagine just being in the pool with all your boys? Then somebody come from the back with, I mean, with a pair of speedos on, and they come in the pool area with
Yeah.
some little shorts like that. I'm like, what the man? You better get the F on with that. You ain't getting in the water with me.
Right. Blade Blade has said let's talk that funk anyway. But I just my thing is this. I mean, we talk about this generation now, but we did have some funny style, and some of our rappers were weird. Like my son brought up the uh one point, like he said Busta Rhymes used to wear funny stuff too. You know, he said
He did.
yeah,
He did.
he said he used to wear all that funny stuff too, and all that. But we it's just to me, uh, excuse, I don't mean to offend nobody, but some of this stuff is blatantly gay to me. It's
But
just
you know what I had that was just crazy to me now.
what?
I had the spiral waves.
Yeah, I had them too.
You
I
had
had
them too.
I had the
Okay.
beehive. I had the beehive. Said Pac did too. Q said Pac did. Man, we had some. Yeah, it was some old funny, fuddy duddy type stuff in our generation, and we hate to admit it.
I don't know. I didn't wear no nothing that a girl would wear.
Nah, nah.
But you know what I did wear?
What?
That was crazy. I had a hoop and a diamond in one ear.
Thanks, Blake.
A
Yeah,
hoop and a diamond.
right.
Hell no.
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy because, like I said, I don't try to be hard on this generation because we had. I know I'm pretty sure in our generation that our parents was looking back like, man, these some some fruity type stuff going on with these in their generation. That's you know what I'm saying. They probably because remember they ridicule rap so bad. Our parents they ridicule rap so bad, man. I remember my mom used to be like, "Oh, that stuff gonna pass. That's a pass and fade."
But look how rap went was so crazy. One minute we dressed like X Clan. Then people there was dressing like Kwame. And then everybody was dressed like NWA.
Right, right, right,
When I first started high school, everybody was dressing like Run DMC.
right. Yeah, did you ever have the guest coverall? Anybody? Q
Oh,
said,
you had to have some money. I think I wore my brother guess.
look, look, I had the guest coverall with the Run DMC. I had a Run DMC, my Adidas sweater and
Oh,
all that.
you had paper. You dressed like the dope boy.
I had the what was that
Oh,
Ralph Lauren sweat.
oh, you had. I remember you used to come to school with that awesome Dre shirt. It's like, man, take that off.
You know what? You know what? You a funny dude, dog. You're a funny dude. What Q, Q said I did too. Yeah, you wouldn't catch me wearing hoops now. Said balling. No, I ain't. I wasn't balling. but I just but I remember too. Remember,
But you said you didn't have a how you ain't have a blind streak in your head, but you had some finger waves.
I ain't had no damn finger waves. What the hell wrong with you?
I thought you said you had some finger
No,
waves.
you had. You know what? One thing I did have at '80, I had a Jerry curl though. I think 90% of the dudes did have a Jerry curl.
Did you swing it like you was the shit like
I was I was like Snoop, walk up in the mother just a swing of my head. It's like no man, but I had the AC Green Jerry curl.
Oh, you had to dry it out, Jerry Curl.
I had the AC Green Jerry curl, man. It was
Just not quite curled,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. That Luther Vandross, ooh, 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 Jerry Curl. That's the one I had, man. But
My head, hair wouldn't take in the Jerry Curl. Like you could put a perm in my head, it's like, ain't working.
yeah, yeah, Q. I had a Jerry Curl. I got a picture with the Jerry Curl. I got a picture with the Jerry Curl. It's so man, and my boys. I remember my boys. My mom posted it on her page, and my boys was like, "Man, what the hell?" I said, "Man, take that down right now."
I can see you with a Jerry Curl though.
What?
I can see you with a Jerry Curl.
I- Wait a minute, Blade Master said, "I'm embarrassed to be white. Biggest need to get wife." You know, it, it it ain't all about that, Blade. It's just you just gonna have negative people. Period. You know what I'm saying? No matter what race it is, you just gonna always have negative people, man. So it's just about you being who you are. If you're a nice person, just generally just be a nice person. You know what I'm saying? Just show love. That's all it's about. But
Let me ask you this, because we talk. I mean, you brought up some color stuff. When I was in high school, we had white cat that grew up with black people.
mm-hmm.
And he used to greet everybody like this. What's up, my nigga? And I'm like, what the hell? And they would give him a play. And he's like, what up, nigga? He tried to give me a play and do that one day. I'm like, man, you better get the F on with that bullshit.
mm-hmm. You know what? I remember in Northwood was the first time I heard the term wigger when white boys was calling themselves wiggers. And I remember thinking to myself, like, what the hell? What the hell is that? But I blame a lot of the stuff on us. Uh, yeah, yeah, Wallace, the lines are down. Our lines are down. But wait a minute, I want to get back to Q talking about out here looking like full force on house party. Said, but we kind of like perpetuated it, and we made and the only thing that translated uh a nigga to being something cool was the hip hop generation. You know,
Hey, tell Wallace to call in on my cell phone.
uh, you gotta give him that number. Uh,
248 250 8598.
he said, "Boo." But you would you agree with that?
Oh,
But would you agree with that? That the hip hop era just made it kind of gave it a different definition.
I don't care what it gives. Call me no nigga. Shit. Get your head cracked open. I was listening to the final call at that time.
You silly man, but
X Clan in the final call. Call. What
yeah,
was the name of that? What's that? MC Ran. MC Ran. The shock of the hour.
yeah,
You remember that?
yeah, yeah, yeah. That was one of the most slept on albums. I had
Yeah.
That was one of the most slept on albums. But it was cool. What else would you say that you would take out of the '90s? What is some of the things that like I know most people wouldn't be like. What would you like to see come back from the '90s?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Period. I know in the '90s I drank so much malt liquor. It's not even funny.
I would.
I'm gonna say I'm talking about they used to put it in the videos, the movies. I'm gonna say a line from a movie. This how much they put malt liquor in movies. You gonna know right off the top. What movie is this? What you have to drink, man? 240 the vibes, baby. What movie is that?
I, you got me. You said give him the number again, man.
248 250 8598.
I less trashy women. He said less trashy women. You know what? I want the, but I know it's no way it can happen. I miss that era of hip hop, the '90s era of hip hop. I miss that era that and a bit of the '80s, but not the not that type.
Oh,
Not,
that's the Curtis Blow. You know, I never got down with Curtis Blow.
me either.
Never liked him. I didn't like him or Houdini. I'm just keeping it real.
Me either. I like certain songs of Houdini's, though. I like certain songs from them, but I didn't.
Houdini just wasn't rough enough for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay, Blake. I'll check you out later on your page. All right now. Um. Yeah, definitely, man. We I was never Curtis Blow never was. I
No, that's too old, man.
let
Curtis Blow.
run down the rappers that y'all hate that y'all hated. Like I could say, uh, Young MC. I could stand Tone Loc. He was definitely a no. MC Hammer.
Oh, you didn't like? Wow, man.
No, I ain't like that bull crap, man.
Funky
M-
Cold Medina.
MC Hammer, Vanilla Ice, all of that type stuff.
Oh, you used to like some Hammer though. Nah, come on now.
Man, oh yeah, we pray. Yo, man, you
See,
crazy? You
do
crazy?
that dance, the Hammer dance you used to do when we was young.
Commando cat. Yeah, man.
I'll be like, "What up, T?" You be talking about some, too legit, too legit.
And you was in the background. Hey, 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 hey.
Oh man.
Oh man. So
Uh,
how could you not like Hammer? I, because he was trash.
Not even when the
He was.
Detroit Pistons was winning,
I
you didn't
didn't.
like Hammer.
I didn't give a damn. That's why he got sued for that.
Damn.
I didn't even like that. I just, he just was. I could never take him serious as an artist. I thought he was a good entertainer, but I could never take him. Remember when Ace Juice came behind him? The
Who
old
was that?
movie.
Who was that?
Ace Juice was Go Go. He was MC Hammer like a MC Hammer double. That was his boy Ace Juice.
Oh, I don't know. See, you got into the whole Hammer thing real deep.
I
I
did.
did.
I was just into hip hop deep.
No, no, I used into the
No,
Hammer
no.
thing.
You know what? You about to make. you about to make me go somewhere.
Talking about you didn't wear the streaks in your head, but you had you had the pump waves. You was an MC Hammer fan. You were the biker shorts with the butt cut out. I don't know what you was doing.
You about to make me say something, but I know. I know sometimes retards.
Come on, man.
They just
You might have some listeners that got kids that got special needs, man.
wait a minute. Hold on. Wallace said, if you were an East Coast cat, you you locked in that sound. Anything West is gonna turn you off. Yeah. Thanks for that. Yeah. Yep. All right, Blake. Um, he said you're right because they were clearly killing. East Coast to me was clearly killing West lyrically at the time. So it was definitely some something like to be reckoned with until NWA came and kind of like changed the game and kind of got
Did you
different.
did you ever try to sound like New York cats?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
You was
go.
like, hey yo.
No, not not like that. I kind of, but I formulated my rhyme style around, because when I first started rapping, I was trying to sound like Run DMC, and
Uh,
then when I changed up, when they faded out, I kind of like took from Pete Rock and CL Smooth. I kind of tried to take they kind of like little lingo and stuff like that. He said East Coast was extremely inferior in beats though. Okay, okay, that's because everything was sample based and the West Coast had the lines, you know, put them little lines and riffs and they beats. They actually played their music and stuff. So yeah, it was a time though. But I don't know, man. I want to get into something one of our topics today, and that was Harry Weinstein, man, verdict for the because I remember me and you was talking about this, and you was mentioning that you don't think they was gonna find them guilty,
right.
but out of the, let's say, what it said, five out of five counts they found him guilty of two of the counts, and what they said said they found him not guilty predatory sexual assault, guilty criminal sexual act, not guilty predatory sexual assault, not guilty rape first degree, guilty rape third degree. So I'm really, I think they are kind of like he said can't get through. Wait, he put the number down for you again. So wait, what is that? Well, it said okay for all. Yeah, that's no, that's the number for everybody. Blake, if you want to call in, I guess that number is 248-250-8591. If you want to call in to the show, but what do you think? What do you think his sentencing gonna be? Do you think he's gonna get anything equal to Bill Cosby?
Nah, he'll get probation. He'll be out. He'll be out by next week.
Because you know what? Because you made a point. You said everybody all the big time people that go to that getting ready to get booked or go to jail, they all come up with illnesses
Right.
and
They can't
and
walk. They can't see.
see and Bill Cosby, he just that dementia kicked in at the wrong time, you know, because he was playing blind and stuff, but he was still acting goofy and silly. You know what I'm saying? So and then what made his so difficult was that he admitted to his, you know, and I wish his lawyer, unless he was the lawyer was part of the uh railroading of him, his lawyer should have been like, you know, I'm going to speak on the behalf of Mr. Cosby. You know, even in the deposition, he should have been like, my client is not well enough to give the deposition, or he should have coached him. You know, I can't see you telling him to admit, you know, to dropping those quaaludes and you know giving them women them quaaludes and stuff like that. So, but
That was absolutely crazy, wasn't it?
yeah, I mean, because at first I was thinking maybe it was a stance of arrogance, and then when
Oh, you know what? I put the wrong damn number on there.
oh man,
Oh
that's
shit.
why he can't dial in. Uh, so I don't know. Wait a minute, he's gonna put the right number on there, but anybody watching the show commenting, what do you think Harvey Weinstein's sentencing is going to be? Is he going to get what, this 10 years, or what do you think his guidelines is going to fall? Or do you think he's just going to get probation, slapped on the wrist, house arrest? What do you think he's in for as far as sentencing? Because they took a long time to sentence to even try this guy. You know, it took him, said them hoes was taking drugs back then. He said, yeah, they were, they were. But I just hate. Say you big dummy Fred Sanford voice. From the '90s, I want my youth back. He said he want his youth back. Yeah, but I think I just think your boy Weinstein. I don't think nothing. We gonna be disappointed with the sentencing line because all the stuff. Some of this sentencing guideline I don't understand. If you found him a criminal sexual act, what's the difference between a first degree rape and a third degree rape? What is what? Oh, okay. He said 10 to 20. Q said 10 to 20. But what's the difference between first degree and third degree rape? Is a third degree you didn't penetrate or what? What is it? I'm
He just put the tip in.
just put the tip in or something. I'm trying to I'm really what's the difference? I know the first degree is the worst. So first he hit all the you went first base all the way, huh? Probably premeditation. Okay. Okay, yeah. I don't know cuz he sure had a lot of people. And what happened to what's the other dude um Kevin Spacey? Why we ain't heard nothing with him either?
They just out here just taking cakes.
They said taking the cakes, huh? She like,
Yeah, man, that's wild.
but once again, like I said, I the law it's been proven over and over again, many times, many ways.
But you know what fantasy I used to have when I was out here dating?
What?
I used to just imagine just having a beautiful dinner and coming back to my house with a young lady and say, "Can I go to the? I need to go to the bathroom," and come back butt naked with some cowboy boots on.
Shut up. The hell, man. He said he's somewhere touching little boys again. Yeah, that's something else. Do we have a number or what?
I just gave him the number 248-250-8598.
You got that, Wallace? He It's written on the screen when you
8598 instead of 9198.
indubitably. But once once again, for those, well, I'm thinking I'm trying to do it like we got my lines up right now. Is he calling?
No, he ain't calling.
Oh, okay.
He must not have any minutes.
Magic Jack. But but anyway, man, dog, my eyes starting to hurt again. Um, but anyway, man. So what do you think is
You ain't got your where your blue blockers at?
right here? My blue
Uh,
blockers. Um, but anyway, what do you think his sentencing gonna be?
mhm. He'll get home arrest for probably 3 months.
3 months. But man, they locked up one of the most richest people. You know,
But he's black. What are you talking about? I don't care how much money you get. You but is black, you can get locked up
you
for
said,
something you ain't even do. Look at Kilpatrick. Look at all them years he got. He got years like he didn't kill somebody.
Lord have mercy. But anyway, man, I wanna get into our topic for today, and our topic for today is: should you be embarrassed by rejection? The biggest fear of most people is the fear of rejection. No matter if it's rejection of a job or a relationship, there are still fears of rejection. Most of our fears is due to embarrassment. We do not like to be in an embarrassing situation that turns us into being the butt of people's jokes. Should you be embarrassed by rejection? Um, I think that's one of that's one thing that kind of hold people back from doing things they probably love. And I meant to ask you this early in the show. What do you think has the most pressure behind it? And I'm not only just talking to satellite. I'm talking to a lot of people. Um, what what do you think has the most uh, pressure behind it? If you were a singer musician, singer musician, a rapper, or a comedian? What do you think has the most pressure? I say comedian.
As far as rejection, what are you talking about?
No, I said what do you think has the most pressure?
I don't know. I've never been a comedian or a musician, so I couldn't tell you.
You just will not answer the damn question. Answer the question.
A comedian.
Because and the reason I say comedian is because you could be funny to some people, and say comedian hands down. Yeah, you could be funny to some people, but man, when you get in there, you got to know what type of crowd you dealing with, comedy wise. And even if you was just say in your family, let's say if you was a singer or rapper, it ain't hard to tell whether you good or not with it. You know what I'm saying? Because even if people like say if I came to you, I said, man, listen to this. And if I was whack, and even you was my boy, you said, man, that's dope. You still give me that look like, man, are something wrong? You need to go.
Yeah, I can remember.
There you go.
When
There you go. There you go. Shut it up. Shut it
no,
up.
listen,
Shut
listen,
it up.
listen.
No, hell no. You ain't. I
You
about to
wrote
do.
something,
No,
and
no. Don't even try.
you thought it was the
No,
shit. I
no,
didn't
no,
like it though.
no, no. You.
He was like blue funk. I said,
How you?
That's not sweet. What's wrong with this guy?
How you gonna come with the Willie D lines that you had? Come
Oh
on,
no,
man.
I was the hardest. What you talking about?
No, no. Well, spit something right now.
Okay, give me a beat.
Nah, I ain't giving you nothing. That's right now. But but yeah, the comedian is it's the hardest position. I think too. Um, you man, and just for people that I have to big up people that can definitely do like their own form of comedy or singing or anything in front of just your own material in front of people and not be scared because when you trying to get acceptance behind that, sometimes you meet rejection. You might meet rejection, and that's
How old were you when you decided to be a rapper?
how
How old was you when you decided to be a rapper?
around 11.
Who told you was nice?
I just I just went in the neighborhood and started performing. We used to rhyme battle all the time, so the streets was like, like yeah, you nice.
Oh, you was well known in the hood,
Just battle rapping. We used to do a battle rap between three streets, and so we did our thing. And then I used to rap at the lunch tables at school, and all of that. I was that guy. So you know, by the time I really got my footing with rap, I pretty much knew it was I had the talent enough to do it.
huh?
But
Okay,
but
okay. Did you ever want to be anything else
you know
as
what?
far as performing? Did you want to sing?
I always knew I didn't have the pipes for singing, man. I always. And you know what the funny thing is? I used to lead solos in the choir back when I was little.
Mm.
And, you know,
Yeah, yeah. You got a churchy voice, man. I can see you
st-
standing up
st-
there
st-
singing.
but you know what? It's nothing to me now standing in front of people and doing that. Cause I'm not my things of rejection is kind of like different when
Mhm.
it comes to spiritual aspects. But let's say other aspects, like one of my friends was talking to me not the other day, and he was telling me that he see a girl at work, man, and he was like he really want to holler at this chick, but he don't know what to approach, how to approach her, and I said, what, you scared to go up to her and just, he said, I don't know if she, how she react to it. I said, you won't know until you step in that arena and just do
Yeah, that's how I am. Like when I go out with a woman, I'm like, dang, am I gonna be able to hit them cakes the first night?
it.
And I'd be hesitant, to make my move. Then I just go ahead and make it.
Everything got to be a cake situation with you. Yeah, man. You said
I'm saying anytime, because we talk about rejection, right?
right.
And that you never know what's gonna happen when you try to get them cakes for the first time. So
You just
when y'all, it might be a Netflix and chill night, and you just sitting there and you like, like in the old school, they try to put their arms around a girl, and I'm like, dang, should I pull my pants down?
you know what? You know what? That was I had to. When was it that you got to the point? When was it that you got to the point where you like you say you have you first? Let me ask this: have you ever been shy talking to girls? Have you ever
Never.
been shy? See, so you wouldn't know truly what it is like to.
No, no, I knew how it was for like when I first tried to get the cakes on the first night. That's how it was. I know, I would get a little nervous, because I didn't know what was gonna happen. I'm like, should I do it or
See,
shouldn't I?
but see that says a lot. Just tell
If
you
it,
so.
if it's things that you have to do when you get those cakes on the first night. You gotta have the condoms right by you, like they gotta be up under the pillow or something, or
Stop.
up under the couch,
Listen.
so you can grab them
Hey,
for real.
hey, Blade, talk about just tell yourself she's lucky to have you. You know what? And Blade, the funny thing is, with that philosophy that you got, is that I used to try to get past my fears of being embarrassed of rejection from a chick. I used to say either she gonna say yes or she gonna say no. I say, but if you don't ask, you'll never know.
Right.
You know.
Same thing with the cakes.
So, but
You know what I would say though? I would say, okay, I'm gonna put her hand on it. If she move away, that's like rejection. You know what I'm saying?
it's so funny.
What?
Even getting to that part of rejection, because and we talking as men, and if anybody don't get offended, because this is grown people talk right here, but I think one of the things that we did have our markers that we would try with women just to see how far we can go. And one of the things was we was always trying to put our hands in a woman's pants. We was always, and that was one of the telltale signs of trying to, you'll see first you'll put your hand on that leg, and then you'll try to, if she stops you from getting at her zipper or something like that, they'll slap it away, or
No, my whole thing what can I do to make her take her own clothes off?
that was your move. Well,
Yeah.
but back then you had a lot of you had we in our generation we had a lot of freaks, but then we had a lot of those that wanted to play like, hey, I'm not gonna, you gotta. They was gonna make you work for it.
Oh, I never had one of those before.
Yeah, yeah, you did. You
No,
just
I
don't.
didn't.
You just
I'm
don't.
telling the truth.
You
No,
just
I
you
didn't.
just you just don't want to admit it.
I'm telling you the
You just
truth. It all
okay.
happened, went down.
Okay. Okay. I know everybody can relate to some form of that. You ain't exceptional.
The cakes was plentiful.
Stop it. Stop it. So you trying to tell me you never faced rejection when they came to females. Come on, even the
Oh
best.
no, when I was young, yeah. You
Come on,
know,
come on,
back in the
even.
days when the Albie Shores and the barges was up, I got a lot of rejection.
Oh, brother.
Cause soon as New Jack City came out and dark skinned rappers came out, oh man, it was all good.
Oh my
I
God.
had to let the light skinned dudes play out first.
you stupid. You stupid though. But
You felt that, didn't you?
nah,
It was a point in time where light skinned dudes went in, girls wouldn't talk to you.
that was early '80s.
Yeah,
Yeah, like no, late '90s.
yeah, that was the
Like
'90s.
like the '90s. Yeah,
Yeah,
late
y'all was
'90s.
playing out. That was I was so happy. I was like, yes,
Yeah, when Wesley Snipes brought his butt out.
that
You
was
know.
good. This was
Yeah.
good. I was happy.
Yeah. So I was
It's
like,
like I said, you know, being dark skinned and having black gums, it was terrible.
you know what? Cause look, cause in the '80s, all the light skinned dudes had to do was go up and sing the barge. What can I do?
Right.
You know, all we had to go up and do was see the barge or something like that, and we had
You know what dark skinned cats had?
what?
We had Flavor Flav
Yeah, boy. but hey, but it.
and Rock Kim. I ain't never heard no girl not one time ever say, "Ooh, Rock Kim is cute." You like I ain't never heard of that bull crap before.
but but yeah, when y'all started taking off, y'all started taking off in the '90s. Y'all had
That was good. I was
y'all,
happy, man.
y'all had Wesley Snipes. You even throw Denzel, all of the just all the dark men. You can start.
We deserved it because the '80s was horrible. I'm talking about no play. I've been like, hey, how you? No, go to skating. What's the places where we met girls skating? The movies, the auto show. Oh man, I remember I was at the auto show. I had to get like 50 phone numbers. I was like, I'm the man. I get home, I kid you not, every single number was wrong. I was like, maybe that zero is an eight. I was trying all types of combinations. I said, damn, how can I get every wrong phone number?
Hey, and that make you see. And now you look back on it, that make you seem like a maniac. Like, I know this something gotta be. I know this chick. I'm gonna get her number. I'm gonna get the right number. And
Man.
you know,
And you know, one of my best friends, he was light skinned too, right?
right.
And he wore bifocals, but he was
Mm-hmm.
light skinned. He used to get all the girls and all the numbers. I'm like, this dude got Coke bottle glasses and I can't get one right phone number, not even one.
Hey, wait a minute. Wallace said black dudes were in, but black gums were never in. Blaze said, huh?
Wallace said that.
Yeah.
I would hope Black Gums went in for another man. Talk about some gums for a man. Shit. I don't know about that. That was kind of gay. Can I say that?
Wait, Blaze said when I first seen my wife, now I was spell fucked. Could not help myself. Just keep on chasing. Said just keep on chasing, huh? But I just my thing was all the time. I just especially if like say your boys, cause we all did this. Your boys be like, I bet you want to go holler at that girl over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they would
Your
do
boy,
that in the '80s
yeah.
because they knew what was gonna happen to me.
and then you come back and you got this.
I was short too. I was like shit. In the '80s, I was super short. I was like 5'1", 5'2", and I was a teenager.
Wow.
I started high school. I was 5'4".
Cause cause like I said, if you wasn't around, let's say, said, damn, your gums are gay. damn, damn, Wallace, what are you?
Still looking in another man's mouth. He's super gay. I know his uncle used to watch him when he was little.
Oh boy.
Uncle Wee Wee
But
used
you,
to watch him on the weekends.
but you know what, man? I'm getting back to this damn topic, man. But you threw my comment off now with that, man. But anyway, like that was one of my biggest fears too, because not tell you ever been with the person that used to always get more, uh, let's say chicks than you did, and,
All of them.
and then you be like, cause like my brothers were like that, cause they were like, you know. Cause they were like in the '90s and stuff. My brothers, they the ones that could do all the backwards flips and
But you was light skinned with Jerry curl. I'm sure you hit all the
but
girls.
that was '90s.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
talking about
You
that. I'm
hit a
talking
Jerry
about.
curl in the 90s?
In the hell no, I ain't had no damn Jerry curl in the '90s. Hell wrong with you, man? Talking about a Jerry curl in the '90s. My Jerry curl stopped. My Jerry curl stopped like '80s. I think it was about '86, '80 something around there.
Did you have a mullet?
Man, you had a mullet.
Hold on, I'm gonna ask you this because
Well,
I know you had one of these. I can just
a
tell.
shag.
You had a shag, didn't
Nah,
you?
nah. I can never grow. I never grew one. Never. My little
You had
brother. My little brother had a shag.
dirty shag, looking like a dish rag.
Wallace said it was a question, MF. You read it like a statement. So,
Mm-mm-mm.
so okay. I'll say, wait a minute. Love finds you when you least expect it. 4 boys later, I still chase her and she still loves it. Okay, that's a good thing. But have you ever dealt with like rejection, like like just really being rejected, or felt like it was one that you let get away? I know a lot of people can't answer that question because they current situations. Well, do you ever felt like you just let one get away? You know,
Mm-mm. Nah, because I tested everything.
let me ask you this: Do you think, like, let's say you get the wrong read, because sometimes men might get the wrong read on a female, and let's say you were in school, and just say you was getting a little vibe from a little chick or so, and let's say she rejects you verbally, but it's other actions that really showing you that she really kind of digging you. Do you just leave it alone, or do
I
you?
don't know. I'm a maniac. Because even if I probably got the rejection, I'll be thinking she on me.
And that's the thing though, because now, like back then, there wasn't no rules, like 80s, like let's say 80s, 90s. There wasn't no rules then, but now if you did that stuff now, you would be like a stalker. They'll call you a stalker or
I'm
something
talking
like.
about you can't even compliment a woman now
Right.
without her saying you a stalker. Like, shut up.
And you know the type of rejections that I hate. The
What?
ones that are really not rejections because you didn't even make no advancements, but they thinking you trying to talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Just
But
like,
you know what's crazy now? Because you married, you don't know how this dating stuff is. You can get more rejections from an ugly chick than a pretty girl.
yeah, yeah.
So I learned to leave them ugly chicks alone. 'Cause that's the worst feeling in the world to get a rejection from an ugly girl. Cause
Right.
you be feeling like the Cat Williams skit. Like, am I a lion or just a vicious ass koala bear?
Man,
I'm talking. If you get dissed by an ugly chick, it'll make you go to the bathroom and look in the mirror.
you what's wrong with you, man?
Nah, for real. I would rather take my chances and get dissed by a pretty girl than an ugly chick.
Wow.
It's like sending out Facebook requests to an ugly chick. They always say the same thing.
Do I know you?
Where I know you from?
Yeah,
Do I
where I
know
know you.
you? Pretty girls don't even act like that. Ugly chick, old James Brown, big arm chick, talking about some where I know you from. You just block them ASAP.
But you know what? It's our fault. It is truly our fault that they behave in that matter, because you have like
Your
you
name R?
huh?
Your name R?
I didn't hear you.
I say your name is R. You says R fault.
Stop it. Well, let's say when I say "are," I said I mean men, most men, because we made them into the monsters they are.
No, they mama and daddies made the monsters.
We made them into the monsters they are because back then you know what ugly chicks were good for,
What?
when the pretty chicks was acting funny.
Yeah, but it's different now. The ugly chicks think all they gotta do is get some eyelashes in their hair did, and they all good. They got the toe down, broke down body, the ugly ass, hard face, and it's all good. I'm like, what the hell? I remember in my day, a ugly girl would be nice as hell.
But you know
Not
what?
a not the ugly women got bad attitudes. How you gonna be ugly with a bad attitude?
But you know what? All God's creatures are so precious right now.
Shut up, fool. You
oh,
you made
oh.
you made me turn 1980 89 California. Shut up, Bo.
But all of them are precious right now. I just say that. See, but we're different. We're at different statuses in our life now. Now, a lot of times you ought to be thanking these the chicks that's ugly, because they help supply you when you was under your bad times. Huh? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Blade said, "My first love at 17, I could not forgive her for some mistakes and lost her forever. But she was not the one, I guess." Hey, sometimes it work like that. I guess if you was really if the person was really meant for you, then nothing can block destiny from happening.
Man, I ain't got no regrets for no chicks I'd ever talked to. I ain't got no one chick I could honestly say, man, I wish I'd have stayed with her. Things would be different.
You know what? And when you say that, I actually feel very, very, very bad for you, because
Why?
because you can I be Dr. Phil for a minute?
Go ahead. Go ahead. 2 credit hours.
Okay, for about 2 credit hours, I'm gonna diagnose you. You didn't love yourself enough to get you a chick that would actually care for you. You went out and got whore bags that you knew that did not really care for, and you didn't care for, and it didn't even matter what happened during that time in the relationship.
But maybe I just wanted some cakes.
but it made you pay in the long run.
You know what I felt like? That's that scene from the Mac. But I paid. I paid so much. Look at my arm.
Man, what's wrong with you, man? And that's what I had to come to the grips of, because I always love being in a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
What
And I
that got to do with
and,
somebody
and, and,
that you?
listen, you ain't let me finish. Feel fat cat. Call me feel fat. But look, I always I always wanted to be loved. I always wanted to be in a relationship. And so I always, like maybe in my earlier years I was shy. I was scared of rejection and all that. But then I knew that I always wanted to be with somebody that I wanted, and I wanted to love me. So naturally I said, hey, I'm gonna shoot for the stars. Either she gonna say yes or she gonna say no. Like Booty Warrior said, what? I want you. What did he say?
I like you and
I
I
like
want
you.
you.
I want you.
We can do this the
The
easy
easy
way
way or the
or the
hard
hard
way.
way.
And
The
so
choice is yours.
yours. So I had to shoot my shot like that. But but it's a thing though when you kind of like, especially let's say in the relationships that I was in where it went bad,
Uh,
when I ran into that horror bag that kind of crushed my world. It did something to my that rejection did something to my confidence.
Cause she made you cry.
I cry.
Hey,
Oh, oh,
but
oh,
for
oh,
real,
oh.
like the biggest decisions I had to make, when I was dating some chick, when I brought her back to the house, before the date, I would say I would have to ask myself, do you want to wear some drugs or not? Because when we get back to the house, it gotta be, it gotta go quick and fast. I gotta be able to, reach up under the couch, grab that condom, and pull my pants down.
Man, what's wrong with you? So, wait a minute. Hey, say, hey, if rejected, move to the next person of interest. Yeah, yeah. Well, that was Carol said that. But look, but what if you got your sights? Is it wrong to have your sights fixed on a certain person? Is it wrong to even if because the no could be maybe no right now. Maybe you caught the person at the wrong time, or you know what
But
I'm
that's why you're supposed to have a whole bunch of them. So when they say no, you be like, I just call up so and so. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
So rejection, and when you got more than one, rejection is nothing. If she want to play that game to make you wait, you know what? You think I'm waiting, but I'm with somebody else until you're ready to come along.
But
You know
you know what always happened in them situations.
what?
You move on from the person and not having no patience in dealing with what you want.
No, no,
But
no,
let
no,
no no.
no, no, no,
But,
no. See, I never moved on. I would be seeing somebody else, but I'll call her back up, in my free time and try to hook up.
but who want to do that in the AIDS world? Who want to do
I,
some stuff?
but I wear condoms.
But what wearing condoms in your 40s do.
No, no, no. I wouldn't do none of that bullshit crap. I'm talking in my 40s.
Wimpy, wimpy,
That's
wimpy.
that's crazy talk.
Hefty,
I
hefty.
wouldn't dare. I wouldn't. I don't even want to be with multiple people or date multiple women. That's
Right,
nuts.
right, right,
I don't have the patience for that bull crap.
right. So definitely, man. I think, Carol, and this is going back to your statement. I just think if your mind is set on things, I think a lot of things got to line up. And just because you want that person right now, maybe that person is at a bad moment of their life, and you might have to be a little bit more patient to get
What?
to get
If
what
they're
you.
in a bad moment of their life, they don't need to be seeing me.
I'm
Go
just
about your business.
I'm just saying they could have been on lost their mom or anything could be
Go see
going
a
on.
therapist.
Look at you, man. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say, man. But
Because I don't have enough credit hours to help somebody with problems.
mm, 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 mm. I, but I just believe in going for what you want. You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, if you're not patient for what you want, you're gonna get what you don't want. Like say if you like you're under your philosophy, you leave this person to because you ain't got no patience with them, and then you going over here, and then you get with this person, and you get to really dig in this person, or so, and this person turned out to be a whore bag. Now the person that you done passed up, you wasn't patient with, is ready to be in something, but now you in this situation.
But you
You
know
know.
what? Like, when you date in your 40s, you might find somebody that you actually like every 2 years. That like don't even last that long because they gonna do or say something so stupid. You done with it. That's how
Mm.
I am. I'm not raising nobody child. I ain't trying to get to know you like that. If you ain't grown when I meet you, Guess what? We ain't supposed to be together.
Boy, boy, boy. The book of satellite. But anyway, y'all, we down to our last minute. We want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Fat Cat Show. And I just want everybody to, don't be scared of rejection. You might have a real talent or something good to offer, and you're scared. You put bounds on you because of you embarrassed or scared to make a move. Don't do that. Because later in life you gonna regret doing that. Wait a minute. Blade said wearing a raincoat in the drought pointless. Yeah. Oh man, he's silly up here, Blade. Uh, but anyway, I just want everybody to be safe out there. Be if you got to travel in this weather, be safe. You know, be
And
real.
I just want everybody, all the women, to go up